Are you down for this? If you're in the mood, we can take it to the moon. Just like a movie scene, table for two. No need to be fake, I want you to stay. If you're in the mood.
Hello guys, my name is Dewi Armelia. I'm from the pharmacy. Today I wanna answer my assignment speaking and writing 11A adverb of manner. Okay, do you think people in your country, Indonesia? In Indonesia, I think is one of country where the risk of road accident is high. Because most people in Indonesia drive dangerously, the population of large cities such as Jakarta, Surabaya, and Bandung are fast with huge traffic jams on weekday. Because they have not been disciplined in obey traffic rules. But I never drive dangerously because I often use public transport and walk. And if I do ride, I drive quite slowly and carefully. The second, I think in Indonesia there are many areas where the population can speak English fluently. Many factors influence speaking fluently. Many universities in Indonesia open access to education for student exchange and international class. For example, Indonesia University, Gajah Mada University, Binawan University. They also open access to teach English and English practice or tutoring for student exchange. People who live in big city or work in the international sector tend to be more fluent because they often meet foreign clients such as office in Jakarta. Besides in Bali, the high number of foreign tourists encourage local people to be fluently English. But I usually say in English if I learn English in university only, and I never met foreigners or tourists in my office or another place, so I'm not fluently English. I still need Google Translate. And number 3, Indonesia treat tourists well though its famous hospitality, where locals often go out of their way to assist visitors. In many tourist destinations like Bali and Yogyakarta, people are friendly and eager to share their culture and tradition. Additionally, the availability of local guides, affordable service, and the vibrant tourism industry ensure that visitors have positive experience. Indonesian culture respect for guests is deeply ingrained, making tourists feel welcome and valued throughout the country. But I'll always treat tourists well if I meet them and they need help with the translation. I don't really trust my English exactly pronounce skill. And number 4, in Indonesia, speaking loudly can sometimes be cultural norm, especially in social or informal settings. People may raise their voice to express enthusiasm, excitement, or to communicate with others in busy environment. This is particularly common in crowd places like market or during large gathering. In Indonesia, speaking loudly is more often found in busy populated areas such as Jakarta, Surabaya, and Medan. Many people in Bali and Yogyakarta, which receive many tourists, also sometimes speak loudly to attract attention or when in crowds. In local culture, speaking loudly is sometimes of enthusiasm or familiarity. But I never often speak loudly because I often speak quietly. When I speak loudly, if I feel emotional or angry with someone. Number five, Indonesia is known for its hard work culture. Yes, with many people working long hours to support their family, the hardworking attitude is often seen in various sectors, from agriculture to industry and service. Indonesia typically have a strong work ethic driven by the need for economic stability, personal success, and community support. Uh, I am one of the busy people. I work hard to fulfill my daily and colleagues' needs. On weekday, I always meet with client for meeting. And number six, in Indonesia, many people take life seriously, particularly in area like work, family, and community responsibility. In many cultures, including Indonesia, there is strong focus on fulfilling duty and working hard to achieve personal and collective goals. While there is also an appreciation for enjoying life, the balance often leans towards serious commitment in various aspects of life, including education, career, and maintaining relationship. But I take life seriously, and living call me is my principle because I don't like other people interrupt with my life. In fact, I don't wanna to interrupt their life too. If they need advice, I can give it. Number seven, in Indonesia, people generally treat others politely by using formal language and showing respect. In shop and restaurant, employees greet customer warmly, offer assistance, and often use terms such as sir, madam, or Mr. or Mrs. when greeting them. They emphasize good manners with gestures such as bowing slightly or offering their service with a smile. Boldly in Indonesia culture which value hospitality and respect for others. I usually treat others politely using formal language with clients, strangers, or older than me. If I with my friend, usually speak casual and informal language. And number eight, in Indonesia, dress well is often reflection of respect for oneself and others. People tend to dress smoothly and appropriate for different occasions in professional setting. Business attire is a typical formal such as suit and dress well. For everyday wear, Indonesian may choose more casual outfit, especially in urban area like Jakarta and Surabaya. Additionally, traditional clothing is worn during cultural event, ceremony, or religious occasion, showing pride in Indonesia heritage. Overall, there is a strong emphasis on maintaining neatly and appropriately in dress. But I'll always dress well to my daily needs. For example, on weekday I dress modestly and not too much fashionably. And then if I would like to go to hang out, always dress in pastel color and casual. And number 9, in Indonesia, the attitude with Bentley in Kiwi can vary depending on the situation and location. In both former places as bank and airport, with Bentley in Kiwi. However, in more crowded places as a market or public transportation, independence in queuing often occurs, perhaps in urgent matters, which often result in fighting over the kiwi, for example, buying promotional or viral item, taking the commuter line in the morning. However, in many places there are efforts to educate the public to be more orderly in queuing. But I never impatience in queuing because I feel embraced. If I disturb the kiwi and then my principal to wait quietly in kiwi will definitely be served too. But I feel annoyed if other people take my kiwi for illogical reason, expect for disabled. And the last one, in Indonesia, behaving calming increases most people think to calm their own mind. It's best to think clearly, make wise decisions, and avoid excessive panic. If they have not a solution, then they will choose to talk to others because they need a solution that must be obtained quickly. Besides, calmly help maintain emotional stability and is very important to overcome the crisis effectively. And my principle in life call me in a crisis or not because controlling my emotion for small thing is very tired. Because prevent stress is better and try to live a strong resilient person. And yeah, that's my answer for assignment speaking and writing, and I hope to the best uh, the best experience for me, the best for score my assignment. And yeah, see you the next my video to answer my assignment or my daily life. Bye bye, thank you for your attention to see my video.